Hey guys, and welcome back for another weekly update video. We've had some awesome products arrive this week, including 2 new models from DJI. Let's get into it and show you what we've got. 2 new models released from DJI, the Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian and the Mavic Pro Platinum. Now these build on 2 very popular models. The Mavic is a fantastic aircraft for those who are more active, are looking for a more portable aircraft, and the Phantom 4 Pro has a slightly better camera spec, so more for people who are looking for photography is their main point of focus. So the best possible camera on a consumer-sized drone, the Phantom 4 Pro would be the one for you. Now the changes to these aircraft. The Mavic Pro Platinum has a few changes from the regular Mavic Pro Edition, and ones that really make a difference. So it has different electronic speed control circuitry. This will give you a more efficient speed control, coupled with the low noise propellers, which again are more efficient, is going to give you roughly an increase of 3 minutes in flight time. And obviously the color is very different. As far as its physical spec on the camera, the aircraft, aside from flight time, all the physical specs are the same. So you're still going to get all the performance that you know and love out of the Mavic, a little bit extra flight time, a bit more efficient, and a significant reduction in noise as well. So the DJI are talking in the area of 60% noise reduction, which is fantastic for those operating in populated areas. Maybe you're filming, you don't want to get that noise in the shot. This could be a fantastic option. And the Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian, obviously the color is the major change. Some different coatings on the camera and underbelly area, but a very different offering from the white Phantom 4 unit that we're used to seeing. So overall, 2 great releases from DJI. Both of these are in stock now. Get them while they're hot because they will sell out. The popular Rockray from Losi was released as an RTR early this year. Now Losi have decided to release this in a Pro Kit version. It's a super popular car and a fantastic model in its ready to run form. The Pro Kit allows you to customize it and assemble it the way that you want to, adding the radio system, the electronics equipment that you see fit, that you want to see in your car from the get-go. As well as this, it is similar in spec to the standard RTR version. It does include some aluminium upgrades though, steering turnbuckle set, the drag links at the rear. So there is some nice extra upgrade features that come in the box on this car. Like I said, you do get to build it, you get to go through it thoroughly, add all the electronics and the gear that you want to put in there from the beginning, and ultimately have a really competitive rock racer kit that you've built from the ground up. The Park Zone Vapor was a fantastic indoor aircraft, and it's been around for a while now. They have the Night Vapor, the standard version, and even an ultra micro version of that. This brand new release from E-flite is actually kind of a combination of the two. It's called the Vapor Lite. This is still very much an indoor aircraft, fantastic for flying in small spaces like a living room, even as small as a small bedroom. What they've done with the Vapor Lite, they've reduced the size from the original Vapor, but kept the power plant. So essentially this aircraft is slightly smaller than the original Vapor, but it has a lot more performance. This will hover, will climb out vertically, is able to do aerobatics indoors in small spaces. So it really is a fantastic aircraft. We do have this available in both bind and fly and ready to fly versions, and it does take a 70 milliamp LiPo battery. So you do get reasonable flight time, and once you start to fly this aircraft and push its envelope, you realize that you can really get out of a lot of tight spaces. So even in a small bedroom, even with its 3-channel control, you still have a lot of maneuverability. So it is truly a fantastic aircraft, a really fun aircraft for those rainy days when you don't have anywhere to go outside to fly. You want to fly inside your house, you can really spend some time enjoying this inside. The Carbon Cub S Plus is a brand new release from Hobbyzone. Now this is targeted at the beginner pilot all the way up to the advanced. The airframe will allow you to perform sport aerobatic maneuvers as well as fly really slowly. It is quite a docile aircraft to fly as well. But with the onboard features they've added to this aircraft, including GPS, safe mode obviously, AS3X, it is a perfect aircraft for a beginner. So with that GPS function, you are able to control the aircraft and put it into things like holding patterns, auto landing, auto takeoff. So it really takes the guesswork out of your first flights. And I suppose your first 3, 4, 5 flights are where you're more likely to crash the aircraft and cause damage. With these features, you're able to avoid and mitigate a lot of those risks, get the aircraft up in the air, enjoy flying it, get the hang of it, bring it down safely, and then further your experience in the hobby and having a pleasant one without having a broken aircraft. We did in fact get the chance to get a sample one of these, do a video, so please check the link in the description below for the video we've done on this, and have a flight of ourselves. Now, it certainly performs really, really well, and I was very impressed with the landing capability of the aircraft, the aerobatic capability of it, how docile it feels, and whilst it is easy to fly, it still is sporty. So certainly a fantastic all-round aircraft, and one that you can grow with, and certainly for beginners, can learn and feel comfortable with and build your skills on. The Vel S29 is a brand new release from Proboat. Now this is a 29-inch catamaran. It does come in a ready-to-run package, but you will need to add your own batteries and chargers for those batteries. The battery option, you have 2 choices. You could either run a 4S or 6S by way of 2 2S packs or 2 3S packs. This boat does have some astonishing speed numbers, and it is finished fantastically in this beautiful green colourway. We will take the hatch off, take a look inside at the radio gear and the electronics. A Dynamite electronic system is powering this boat. You can see here we have 2 battery cradles either side for your batteries to go in. It does use EC5 connectors, which are fantastic at carrying high current. It does come fitted with a Spectrum servo out of the box. Coupling this high quality electronics system with an aluminium rear rudder and assembly, this boat is super high quality. It does run a water cooled system as well, so it does have water cooling for the speed controller and the motor. Overall, a fantastic boat, should be a great performer in the water. Thanks for joining us again this week, guys, for another weekly update. Had some awesome products roll through the doors. Been awesome to be able to share those with you. Speaking of those products, we have actually done a few videos on some of the gear we've looked at today. So we did have a video on the ready-to-run version of the Rock Racer, and we've also done a video, like I mentioned, on the Carbon Cub S Plus. Some fantastic product. Hopefully we can get a video done of the Vapor Lite. If you do want any more information though of any of these products, please check the link in the description below. Thanks guys, see you next week. I'm Andrew from Model Flight.